What is going on, guys? Dragon Blade here, back with some more Elder Scrolls Legends. Just some administrative stuff to get out of the way as we're getting to the first match. Today is Tuesday the 30th when I'm recording this. So I don't think we're going to be getting anywhere close to Legend this season. I was one win away from rank 2 this weekend. We ended up at a gigantic losing streak, so now I'm all the way at the back end of rank 3. So that's a little unfortunate. But things upcoming to the channel. Over the next couple weeks, as we are nearing the 1,500 subscriber milestone, I'm going to leave it up to you guys how we celebrate that milestone when it comes. I'm leaning towards, at the moment, doing some sort of Q&A with you guys, either both here and on Reddit, just answer as many questions as you may have, and just kind of go from there. If that's cool with you guys, that's what we'll do. If you have any other ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. And then as far as next month's decks, basically what I'm planning on doing at the moment is what we normally do as our deck builder video for the week or for the month, when I open up a bunch of packs and then talk about what decks we're going to be playing next season. I think I might pull that in a little bit earlier this month. Maybe even do it as early as tomorrow or Thursday. And the reasoning for that is I kind of want to theory craft a little bit in terms of what decks we're going to do next season. So I'm planning on keeping... Slay Scout's not going anywhere. So I want to keep Slay Scout around while also planning for next month's Protector of the Main deck that I'm planning on building. So I might do the pack opening for all of that tomorrow, or maybe the next day, like I said, and then I'll theory craft a video for that, or theory craft a deck for that, and then we'll see what ends up being the final build that we're looking at. As we're in a very crappy position. This is almost looking like some kind of Pilfer Scout. But if we can stabilize here, maybe we can do some good things. Didn't have any early answers to these pilfers, so now we have to try and fight back quickly. Hist Mage is kind of good to see. That's even better to see. Okay. I think we just Venom Tongue for now. He's going to keep pushing face damage, but after this we can get out Naha Gleave next turn and maybe kind of shut him down. We're still looking at taking 7 damage, so us coming back from this is not likely. But I guess if we're going to do it, now is going to be the time. It's probably going to be a Night Shadow. If he's ringing it out, it's got to be a Night Shadow. Yes? No? Maybe? Dark Guardian plus... Wonder why he didn't play that earlier if he was popping a room.
There are ill winds this day.
So that thing needs to get answered.
Do not vex me.
Just trying to shut this lane down for now. If he has another lane move effect, we could possibly lose. Actually, if he has another lane move effect, we just flat out lose. Because he'll be able to hit for 3, power this up. He also could win if he has a silence here.
You will die, Shakespeare.
Okay, that's slightly encouraging if he's taking that out. We've got some tools in hand. I'd like to get the Defiler out, but obviously that's more of a when you're ahead kind of play. So he can double take this out. I can go 3, 7, that's not quite enough. I could mummify Hist Mage. Three, 7. I don't think there's no combination of 3 cards we can play.
The Hist provides.
Do we want to keep ramping or do we want to get something out? We want to block as much damage as possible. If he's got a Daedric Dagger, there's no way we could have played around that. Because even Mummify, he would have been able to slay us.
Need to get Mother some flowers. Pretty
Now with this, I think we'll wind up
flowers.
mummifying Cicero.
Thorns and claws.
Then we'll play the Defiler.
Folks who ain't
And
used it,
then
that's the
I
key.
think we'll play the Pomarot Renegade.
Will leave
I'm
none.
going to keep Night Mother in hand so he doesn't feel threatened by anything I'm doing. Unfortunately, he can take this trade, but then we can just pull it right back next turn.
They make it too easy.
Alright, this is cool so far.
Looking for trouble.
So we're going to pull back Nahagleave,
Will not save you.
Foreign Hist
The
Mage,
Hist provides.
and I think Shadowfen Priest.
The day is yours.
And he's going to forfeit. So, the very aggressive Pilfer Scout was what it looked like. We managed to stabilize very well and come back for that one, as we're going to escape the Serpent. Very frustrating to go from one game away all the way down. As we're going to pull a Stronghold Eradicator as a 3-win reward. That's a pretty solid one. It definitely, I think they've upped the odds on these 3-win rewards. We've been getting some pretty excellent ones lately. As we're going to get another one here. Game 1, pretty impressive. Not impressive, but pretty cool game. Yeah, like I said, the 2 main decks for next season are going to be a kind of Drain/Market Monk. Probably more Drain focused with Market as a secondary win condition and a means of buffing the Protector of the Main. And then Slay Scout is going to stay. I've been trying to refine it. I've made a couple changes. I'll post them into... Actually, you'll see them on the deck list. But the main gist of it is I've dropped Cicero, and I think I've dropped the Tree Minders as well. I've added Pomarot Renegade as a more consistent draw engine, just because Cicero can get executed, Cicero can get cursed, and then he becomes useless. Pomarot Renegade doesn't draw as much, but when you factor in the Sanctuaries, a lot of the time Cicero would actually draw too many cards for our own good. Not to mention we almost never got Cicero off. It's a very bad start for us to not have anything to answer that with. But yeah, so I added in Pomarot Renegade, I've added in a second Night Shadow. This is a horrible start.
Follow. This should be good.
This is really bad for us. At least next turn, we can get out Stone Hist Maze to try and stop one of these. But we're still going to be way, way behind here, unless we get a Prophecy.
Follow.
We do not, so we're going to be deep in the hole here, especially if we get Lightning Bolted. Whew, this is not good. We just need to mitigate as much damage as possible. The ramp is a secondary effect here. He can just swing any 2 into this and still have a ton of damage left over to finish us off. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything here. Ooh, that's not fun. Will he trade? He will trade. He's going to take his damage, which is smart. So that would have been a fantastic time to draw. Oh, this actually isn't bad.
If I fall,
We can Leaf Flicker this thing down. We need to address our health gain at some point, though. And we don't have any other guards on the board either, so things aren't looking very pretty. I don't think he'd Ice Storm here.
So, it has been
Oh,
written.
that hurts,
My
especially if
arrow
there's a
shall
lightning
fly
bolt.
true.
That doesn't help us at all. Unfortunately, we have to take this damage. And I think the honest play is to try and get off Night Shadow.
I am a child.
We're at the point where if we don't drain next turn, we lose. And if he has any damage from hand, it's game over, which, being an aggressive Battle Mage deck, the odds of him having Battle Rage Orc or another Sharpshooter Scout, they're very high.
Fire! My arrow shall
There it
fly
is, yeah.
true.
A fine battle.
It's been my all.
Just drew all of our 5-cost cards to start, so we weren't really able to stabilize against aggro. But that was a pretty quick match, so let's get one more. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be on the quicker side if I end it here, so let's get one more match in. Especially because it's towards the end of the month. Like I said, I don't think we're going to rank up any higher than we are here. I'm still going to play today and tomorrow, but very demoralizing to be one win away from ranking up and then fall all the way back down to the Serpent, but them's the breaks sometimes. Sometimes it just happens that way. As we match up against Mage, and Mage is such a tough one to gauge early game. Like I've mentioned a lot of the times when we match up against Mage, is Mage is an incredibly common class. But the thing is, there's incredibly powerful control mages going around, and then at the same time, there's also very aggressive mages. This leads me to believe possibly an aggressive one. It's really hard to tell. That's fine. Sanctuary Pet's okay.
Chaos take you.
We'll just get a
Just
Brotherhood
give me
Slayer out. I'll possibly get some Magicka from this guy next turn. Contract doesn't do much for us, though.
Let's shed some light on
He will
the
get it, which means he can Firebolt the Fighters Guild Recruit down.
It's nothing personal.
Chaos take you.
Let's just use this.
Claws are sharp and
I
thirsty.
don't really like our early hand. It's looking like he's trying to switch, or he is a more control-y type. So the fact
Let's shed some light
that we're
on
moving
the
this
promise.
slowly is not good for us. He can Firebolt either one of these down.
I
This is
have
probably a
to
better one for him to Firebolt.
An extra
I think he's gonna get the
thank
buff.
the eight.
Do not vex me.
Chaos take you.
This is slightly aggressive trying to get this Valkyrie Defiler out, but if I can get it to stick, and then take out the Patriot with it next turn, I don't think he has 2 Firebolts unless he drew one. He didn't use the other one actually last turn, so he can double Firebolt this. Now he can't.
That's close enough.
Hive Defender. Alright, this is actually turning out okay for us. Am I going to Night Mother? Shadow Shift first, and then I'll decide if we're going to Night Mother this turn. I'm leaning towards no. I'd almost rather get out Night Shadow. But alternatively, Night Mother could come in handy for the long game. The only issue is if I Night Mother, I don't have any other play this turn. But I think I do Night Mother, and then I could possibly Sanctuary Pet.
Chaos take you.
Force him to play something he might not want to. So let's go Slayer in case he's drawn an
Just give me a
Execute. And then Fighters Guild
If
Recruit.
I fall, the hist will reclaim.
And I think we'll just lock this thing down. Make him use some of his Firebolts that I know he has. Plus side being, I know he has to use it on this. He can't let this guy live.
Smart me.
Hex Mage is a good play for him. Okay.
Do not travel this way.
It's nothing
I'm
personal.
gonna take this out. Take this guy out. I think for now we'll just silence the Hex Mage. Do I play the Hist Mage? Blocking the 4 damage could be nice. I think it's worth trying to block the damage. We're at 17. If we had a little bit more health, I would consider maybe not playing this right away and trying forcing the trade. But like I said, we're very low on health. We want to try and stabilize a little bit.
I keep a spare blade in my
Quartermaster is fine. That is good to buff him up though. So we're going to wind up having to trade anyway, which sucks. But it did keep that 5 damage off the board unless he has a guard to play. In which case we probably silence the guard anyway.
The Dark Brotherhood is upon us, and I shall cure it.
Okay. So I think we need to get both of these guys out here.
personal.
Mother
We're
of
gonna make this trade.
You must be
I think we Shadow Fen that to take the damage off the board.
chaos take you.
And we'll use 1 contract to get out a Night Shadow.
I am a child.
There's no real way to split up these creatures where Dawn's Wrath doesn't suck. But the most important thing is keeping this heal on the board.
Do your work.
We're only at 7 with Night Mother, so nowhere close with that.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
So he's got a lot of damage coming at us this turn.
It's nothing
At least
personal.
6.
The night is mine.
Split them up this way, and if we survive this turn, we're almost insured to get off at least 1 drain, unless he top-decked an Immolating Blast and kills both drains with it.
Do not test me, knave.
If I fall,
I mean, we're only blocking 2 damage with that, but we're still blocking 2 damage with that. We're at 9. He's actually going to go right for the face.
Khajiit is done.
And he's going to go ahead and forfeit, because we had 14 drain on the board, Blood Magic Lord, Night Shadow in hand. I think we had the game pretty much handled from there. So we wound up with 2 forfeits and 1 getting run over by Aggro Battle Mage. So 2 opposite ends of the spectrum for our games today. But that's going to be it for now, guys. If you have any opinions on what you guys want to see for the deck builder, how to celebrate 1,500 subscribers when we get there, really any ideas in general, definitely leave them down below in the comments section. Subscriber Saturday will be coming later this week. We've got a mid-range archer from Brigadoon on deck, as well as I think there's an items battle mage list I received on Reddit that's ahead of that one. And then after that, I think we're open to more lists moving forward. So look forward to that in the coming days. We're going to kind of tag team deck build our Drain / Market Monk in the coming days, along with a pack opening. So we got some cool stuff coming to the channel. And on my end, I'm definitely going to try, I said this on Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter already, it's down below in the description. Definitely follow me if you ever want to chat a little bit more. I can tweet a little bit more at work than I can respond to YouTube comments. But one of my weaknesses, I would say, as a player, and I guess as a content creator, in my pursuit of trying to hit Legend, is early on in the season, I have a tendency to be like, oh, I don't have to go super hard yet. I still have 3 weeks left. There's still 2 weeks left. I don't need to go super hard yet. And then by the time I start going super hard, it's kind of really too late to make a meaningful push, or the kind of push that I want to make. So next month, I'm going to make a concerted effort to really... I'm not going to say I'm going to go grind myself to death starting first day of the month, because I still want to enjoy my time on the ladder. But earlier in the season, I want to start getting more games in. Sometimes, if I'm really busy, I'll just play my 2 or 3 games for a video and kind of end it there for the day. But I want to kind of try and start playing some more, even if it's maybe sneaking in a game or two on mobile while I'm at work or something like that. I definitely want to try and start laddering earlier so that I can get you guys the ranking up that you guys really want to see. I know that's not really what my channel is based on. It's more about having a good community and having fun playing some cool matches. But for me, and I think you guys would enjoy it as well, I do want to try and make that push to Legend at some point with the decks that we've kind of made together to kind of show that there is something there. So yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. Sorry for the long outro, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.